going to be a beautiful day today. Sunshine throughout. Low humidity. Really a splendid September day. The afternoon temperature about 80 degrees. Great weather for the primary election.
I was working at Kennedy Airport in Queens, New York, and it was a clear day, and we could see across the bay, and we could see the Twin Towers.
And I was in sub-basement 5 of Tower 1 in a refrigeration plant.
We're in rapid descent. I see water, buildings. We're flying very, very low.
And I felt the floor move. Jet fuel in the elevator shaft sparked and exploded. The door blew off the hinges.
We saw the smoke rising from the first tower. We saw the plane hit the second tower.
Realizing the catastrophe, the scope of the damage that I could see some of, we knew we were going to need operators on site.
I couldn't wait to get down here to help. When I got down here and I seen the devastation, it took me by shock. It was probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
It was organized chaos. It was bucket brigades of people. I mean, everybody's seen the video footage of that, but that was real. And there was people being paid was not a question, was not a part of it. People came down from their hearts, just wanted to do anything and everything to help, hopefully find people. We're bringing cranes in, we're bringing all kinds of excavation equipment, all kinds of people from various trades coming to help in any way they could.
When the country was attacked on 9/11 and nearly 3,000 people were murdered that day, operating engineers were among the first people to respond to the 2 buildings that had come down and worked hours, weeks, and months immediately following that. Rescue efforts initially and then recovery efforts thereafter. That effort went on for months.
The World Trade Center recovery operation officially ended in mid-2002 after the removal of more than 1 million tons of concrete and steel. But it was not until the spring of 2006 that rebuilding began in earnest.
I came back to work here on August 26th, 2006. Basically just an open hole with the bridge going down into it.
Well, the operating engineers were in every aspect of the job itself.
You cannot do design or construction without a surveyor. And look, if you're building a deck in your backyard, it's one issue. You can make it work. But when we're talking about stuff like this, 1,700 feet tall, super columns that weigh hundreds of tons, you can't design where it should go, and you can't place it in the right spot without a surveyor.
It took us 1.5 years, 2 years just to get up to street level. It was a lot of work. I mean, we worked night and day. Sometimes I spent like 18 hours here, working. And then I had to sleep here because I had to start work 5 o'clock in the morning again.
The cranes are actually very complex. To put up a crane takes a good day, 12-hour, 14-hour day to put a crane together, depending on the size of the crane. And here we've had some massive cranes I've never seen before. Takes a lot of skilled work.
The New York City licenses have always been a stringent license. We've had a lot of people that have come from other areas that have trained in this city before they had an opportunity to come down here, and to a man they'll tell you the skills they had in other places didn't prepare them for the skills that are necessary down here.
Operating engineers have operated those cranes skillfully with surgical precision, carrying loads up and down on a daily basis. And they've done that safely in terms of the inherent danger to the operating engineers involved and to other trades and frankly to the general public. And we're incredibly grateful and proud of that.
The memorial is now open. Construction on the towers has entered the final stages. But when the building is complete, the operating engineers will continue to be an ongoing presence here. As they did in the original Twin Towers, Local 94 members have already begun the work they will continue to do here.
Taking care of the common areas, pumping water from the site, snow removal, dust control, working on the river water lines, which provide condenser water for the refrigeration.
Coming back and then seeing the building and have people back into the building and having the regular hustle and bustle going on, it's going to be really nice. You know, I'm going to take pride in it, you know, walk with your head up.
When you're here every day, you almost think of it as just a regular job sometimes, and then you catch yourself and you remember exactly why you're here and what you're doing and how you're representing more than just yourself. You know, you're representing the country and your union, all the people whose families are watching everything that goes on here.
There will never be a project like this again, and truth be told, it's the best job we've ever had that we all wish we never had.
What we do here is a little bit different than paving a highway or placing rails in a tunnel. This is an important site. I have a few bosses that I have to answer to. But really, I mean, if you take a walk over to Memorial, I have 3,000 bosses I have to answer to. And that's what it's all about for me.